Hi guys, today this video is going to be called how to overcome depression. So this is going to be like a long video and I might do a part 2, but this video is called how to overcome depression. And there's many reasons why someone can be depressed. Like anyone from any age, from any gender can be depressed, any nationality, any race. You can be white and depressed, you can be black and depressed, you can be Asian and depressed, all of that. You can be Spanish and depressed. So this video is going to be about, I might do a part 2 by the way, but this video is called how to overcome depression. And some people might have chronic depression, and okay, that's like, okay, you can get help in therapy, or you can talk to your friends. Like I've seen and heard people say that they're depressed, chronically depressed, but they don't know why they're depressed. But this video is going to be about how to overcome depression. It may not work for everyone, but I'm telling you the basics and it's helpful. So regardless of what I said, like everyone deals with their own situation, but hopefully what I'm giving you is helpful in a type of way. So how to overcome depression: find out what makes you depressed. And you might be like, really, that's what you have to say? Yes. Find out what makes you depressed. I don't think it's that hard. Is it something that makes you sad and feel like you're not confident? Is it your financial situation? Is it your relationship, like your job relationship with coworkers, or like your relationship dating wise in the dating world? Is it that? Like, okay, so when you find out what makes you depressed, you can move accordingly and find a solution or something that can make you feel relaxed and less stressed. So, example, if you're depressed because you have a job that you don't want to be in, you don't want to work in anymore, and you want to have a better job, that is a perfect response. Like, let me tell you something. Like, if you're depressed because you're working a job you don't want to work in, that is understandable, because like a lot of people would be depressed if they're working a 9 to 5 that they don't want to do anymore, at all, because it's draining their energy. Their physical health is declining, or their mental health is declining, or they just feel sad every time they clock in. You know what I mean? So yeah, I know how it feels to work a job you don't want to work anymore. And if you're depressed because of it, the solution is find another job. And you might be like, oh, obviously, like, but it's not easy finding another job. Yeah, keep applying until you find a job. I mean, until you find another job that you actually want, or that makes you happy and satisfied at least. So that's the solution. It might not be helpful as much, but it does help. If you're in a bad, toxic environment, people will tell you to be away from that environment because it will help. But the trauma that comes with that environment might still affect you in a type of way, but it will no longer be affecting you as much as if you were in that environment. So if you're depressed because you're in a job you don't want to work in, have a day off. It's okay, have a day off. And they don't have to know the reason why you're not working on a Monday or Tuesday. They don't have to know. All you have to say is, I'm not gonna work today, or I feel sick. Because, if you're depressed, it kind of counts as you feeling sick. The day off you have when you're depressed, it can be a day of becoming strong and replenishing your energy. Meaning, if you feel energy deprived, your day off can be a day where you relax and you drink something you like water, or like a tea, relaxing, calming tea, like green tea, orange tea, chamomile. That can be your day when you just relax and you just, sit in your couch, or you read books, or you read the Bible and you connect with God. So another way to overcome depression, as I said, find out what makes you depressed. If you can't find out what makes you depressed, it's going to be a little bit harder, and that's when you can go to a doctor, I guess, to have prescription. If that helps for you, if that helps you to get prescription, then get it. If it doesn't, then don't get prescription. Everyone has their own way to solve their depression. Some people have it chronically, which can be categorized as a mental disorder or illness, but I still believe that those people can still find a way to not have depression. But the battle might be strong. The battle of you trying to like fight your depression might be stronger if it's chronically. You know what I mean? If it happens often and you don't know why. So compared to someone that is depressed but they know why, or they're not always depressed, it's just their situation. As I said, there's valid reasons for someone to be depressed. It can be because you don't have a lot of financial income. It can be because you don't have a stable job, you don't get a lot of hours to work, so you only work Monday and Tuesday, so you don't get paid a lot. Yeah, those are valuable reasons. It can be you just don't like doing what you're doing, like you don't want to do it anymore, like it was making you mad and upset, and I understand. So my solution for you, hopefully if it helps, because everyone has their own way of dealing with their problems, but my solution would be, if you're depressed, find God. If you're depressed, find Jesus Christ. And I'm being serious. Read the Bible, or listen to some gospel music, or listen to some prayers that they have, some Christian prayers, some godly Jesus Christ prayers that can heal your soul and your spirit. Because depression is not a good thing. Depression is really sad and bad, because you can't pour from an empty cup. You can't help other people if you can't help yourself. Sometimes you can, but it's just going to feel more draining. Like your energy is going to be feeling more draining if you like try to help someone and you're at a bad situation in your life. So you have to be healed to help someone be healed, or at least be in a right positive state of mind in a type of way. So how to overcome depression: read the Bible, pray to God about what makes you sad. But even if you don't know what makes you sad, God will understand why you're sad, and through your prayers, God will give you he'll give you an answer. Like, it can be a person speaking to you, it can be a pastor, it can be someone praying for you without you even asking, and they're saying everything that you can relate with. So pray, because God will answer your prayers. And even if you don't know why you're sad, God knows why you're sad. He knows what's making you feel troubled, and he's going to find a solution, and he's going to help you. So he's going to give you the strength to keep going, because that's what matters the most. If you're depressed, you might feel like harming yourself, and that is terrible. Hopefully it does not result in that. But if you're depressed, read the Bible, pray, because God will help you, and you'll get closer to God, and God will send his angels and people to help you. Not all the time, depending on your situation, but he will help you in a type of way. He'll give you peace. And that will help you, because if you have a lot of toxicity around you, it's going to be hard for you to heal mentally, physically, from the inside and outside. So yeah, it's going to be hard for you to actually process and think about how to feel at peace when you're around noise and a lot of sound, a lot of noise. So read a book, read something that's prosperous and helpful. Like, it could be how to make a business, because most of the time people are depressed because of things that make them sad, things that they want the best of, meaning no one wants to have a bad financial situation. Everybody wants to be financially stable or rich, or be a millionaire or billionaire. You want to be financially stable, where you can buy everything you want, where you don't have to worry about paying back debt because you have enough finances to pay back your loan, your school loan, and all that. And working a 9 to 5 that you don't want to work in can make you depressed. So if you're working 9 to 5 and you're depressed, stay strong, pray to Jesus, and he will help you. And find people who love you, find people who actually care about you. It doesn't have to be a therapist. It can be a friend, it can be family members who actually care about you, who you haven't talked to a long time, but they would want you to talk to them. So pray a lot, because God answers your prayers. pray from a genuine standpoint. Listen to prayers on YouTube or somewhere else, or go to church and listen to a pastor preach and pray. Um, so it helps when you watch a video. Like today, I was a little bit sad, I'm not gonna lie to you. I was listening to a prayer and I was sad because I don't know, something in me was like, I want something good. I want something good for myself. I want a better job. That's me personally. Like, there's many reasons why I can be depressed personally, but that's one of the things. I just want a better job. I just want a better everything. Like, so because some jobs you do can be draining, and like it's just not your passion. So yeah, so I listened to a prayer and I felt it in my soul, my spirit, that God is giving me strength for me to go on, to be more strong, and God is gonna give you more strength to keep going. You're not alone. You know, you can be crying and you feel like nobody's listening, but God is listening, and God's gonna send someone that knows you, or someone that cares about you, to help you become strong and understand what you're going through, and that's going to help you heal. That's going to help your depression be less worse than before, because depression can bring you to a dark place. It can bring you to a place where, you know, God forbid, the devil uses you and manipulates you and makes your mind be so full of hatred, because, you know, like, some people are mad at their situation. Some people feel like they can't control their situation. Some people go through hard situations, through a hard relationship, and they feel like everything is falling, everything is crumbling, and they just want to be happy, but for some reason they can't be happy. So of course some people are going to be mad at that. So when you pray to God, He's going to help your depression. It might take time, but it's worth it. It's worth praying to God, and you know, you can pray to Him in your head, in your mind, but pray with your hands and get down on your knees. Yeah, I said what I said. That's the actual prayer. Not the Catholic prayer, but the Jesus Christ evangelical prayer. And it's personal because everyone has their own situation they're going through, and their own necessities that they want, you know, their own blessings that they want to have. So there's like a fly. It's annoying me right now. The camera, I can't pick it up, but I see it. So yeah, God's gonna help you through. You know, you don't always have to go to a therapist, because a therapist costs money, and sometimes, you know, God can actually give you a free therapist, like someone who just wants to help you and they're not going to charge you any money to help you. That can happen. But at the same time, some people don't want a therapist because, you know, therapists are paid to see your tears. They're paid professionally to see your tears, and sometimes they don't even help. They'll just ask you questions on of why you feel that way without giving you any solutions. Like, you know what I mean? Like, oh, I'm sad because I'm working a 9 to 5 that I don't want to work in anymore. Oh, why are you sad about that? Or why are you sad that someone talk bad about you? Why are you sad that, you know, your relationship didn't work? It's obvious. Like, what do you mean, why am I sad my relationship didn't work? Like, who wouldn't be sad? Who wouldn't feel the type of way about that? Especially if you like someone and you thought it was gonna be good, and then it ended up not lasting long. Like, who wouldn't be feeling a type of way about that? Like, so they'll ask you like obvious questions, and most of them don't give you solutions, but there's some of them who are actually helpful, that'll give you solutions and tell you that, you know, whatever situation you're going through, you can still get up again and it'll be better than before. So to overcome depression, everyone has their own journey. If you have chronic depression, meaning you always have depression and you don't know why, but you find yourself being mad and sad all of a sudden, anytime, like you can do something you like and you become mad and sad, you can go to the doctor so they can give you prescription, or by the grace of God, God can actually cure your chronic depression. So you don't have to depend on pills, prescriptions, and drugs and all that, and substances. Yeah, no one's gonna talk to you the way I'm talking to you. I can relate with a lot of things, and everyone gets to feel depression. Like, some people might not feel depression, but it does happen. It can happen to anyone when you get depressed. Any age, you know, you can be in your 20s, you can be in your 30s, you can be in your 40s, your 60s, your 70s, and still feel depressed. You can be 7-year-old or 8 and feel depressed. um maybe not that young as a child, but you can get to an age where you feel depressed, like when you're 14 or when you're 15 or whatever. So to overcome depression, do something you like, read a book, read the Bible, the Holy Bible. That will help you live a prosperous, peaceful life with Jesus Christ. Um, He'll help you go through your hard situations. He'll give you strength. When you feel like you can't go on, when you feel like quitting, when you feel like letting go, He will be there. He will be there. And He's going to give you strength to keep going. You might cry with tears, but you know it's going to be okay. And you know that there's something good for you. There's something good for you. Because God doesn't leave His children alone. God is there no matter what. God will help you. God has grace and love, and He's working on your behalf for you to actually have a prosperous life or situation, or overcome what you're dealing with at the moment. So if you're looking for a job, keep applying. Speak to people who are in a store to see if they're actually hiring. Communicate, and God will help you. He will help you become organized. He'll give you what you need to have a new job. He'll make you more smart. He'll make you more educated. You'll find that little by little, time by time. It might not take a lot of months or days, but you'll find it that you become smarter, you become more alert, you become well spoken, you become more confident in interviews. You can be nervous, but people can't tell, because over time you became so adjusted to doing interviews that no matter what they say, you know how to answer their questions without, looking like you're doubting yourself and you feel like you're not qualified for the job. So God will help you. You don't have to depend on prescriptions. You can read a book. You can do something you like. That's a way to overcome depression over time or right away, depending on how bad your depression is. Everyone is different. But a way to overcome your depression is doing something you like singing, dancing, listening to gospel music, to godly music, that helps your soul and your spirit have the clarity of the mind. Listening to songs that make you happy. Listen to songs that tell you you're beautiful and you're gorgeous and it's not over. Like, you can still have a better everything, a better life, a better job, and all that. And God listens to your tears and He will help you. He will help you. He understands how severe depression can be. It's a place that no one wants to be in. In a state, nobody wants to be in a depressed state, because when you're depressed, you don't want to do anything. You don't want to eat a lot. You don't even, you're not happy. Like, when you're depressed, you start daydreaming. Well, not really daydreaming, but you start thinking about things that you shouldn't think about in your head. And that can take a toll on your mental health or the way you interact with other people. So I hope this video helped you. You know, a lot of people can relate with depression. If you're depressed, keep praying to God, keep reading the Bible, listen to gospel music. It will help. It will distract you from negative thoughts that you might have about yourself or other people for some reason. um, and He'll give you strength to move, to keep going, to become stronger. And He listens to your tears. He listens to your heart. Yeah, do something you like, sing, dance, try to think about positive things or things that make you happy, and that's how you overcome depression. But everyone has their own way of dealing with depression, and I hope that you don't overdose. I hope it's a touchy subject to say that, but some people, they just want to remove the pain away that they feel in their soul. So there's other ways to be at peace. There's other ways to navigate depression without harming yourself. And you'll be okay. You'll be fine. And I might do a part 2. So God's going to help you. No matter how stressful it gets, there's people who love you. I know there's people who love you. And if there isn't, I care about you. And I might do a part 2. So just know you can go to a doctor, you can get prescriptions, or if that doesn't help, pray, because praying does help. But everyone's different, so some people, prayer might not help as much, but prayer does help, because you're speaking directly with God, and God will hear you. And you can pray in your head. As long as it's genuine, He will actually listen. He will actually hear what you have to say. And sometimes you don't even have to say something, and God, Yahweh, Jesus, will understand what you're thinking in your soul and your spirit, and what you actually need, and what he actually needs to help you with. Like if you're depressed, he understands that you're depressed, and he will find a way to help you overcome the depression. He'll give you strength. He will make you become more organized. He will make you become a strong woman or a strong man. He will change the aspects of you that you thought you can never change it, but he's preparing you. He's preparing you for the battle. He's preparing you to overcome it. He's preparing you to become a warrior, and you have a lovely testimony of how God helped you through, and you're not alone. And I can relate with depression, and there's other ways to be happy. There's other ways to fight depression without harming yourself, because some people, unfortunately, they feel that there's no way out, so they do the things that they shouldn't do, and it's bad and it's sad, and it can affect other people who care about them. So I hope this video helped you. I hope this video helped you. Stay strong. You'll be fine. God will make you strong, and I can relate with depression, and there's other ways to cure depression or to help depression become less worse than before. You can feel like you're not pretty or you're not confident, and that can be a reason why you're depressed. Have positive affirmations, and remember that God has positive affirmations about you. Before you came to the womb, before you came to this world, God knew you, and he knows who you are. He knows what you need. He knows, like, he will help you. Like, he will help you, and it's going to show to other people the love, the grace he has on you, and he will fight on your behalf. So with all that being said, I hope you enjoyed this video on how to overcome depression. As I said, do things that you like. It can be singing, it can be dancing. Think about positive things. Think about things that make you happy. Think about positive things about yourself. Like, are you pretty? Are you gorgeous? Are you known as that girl who loves how to dress? Are you known as that girl who dressed good? Are you known as that girl who is smart? Are you known as that girl who's really godly like? Those are the things that can make you think about positive things instead of thinking about things that make you depressed. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Until next time, comment down below if this helps you. And comment down below if you want me to do a part 2. As always, stay strong, and you're a blessing to the world, and let nobody make you feel not confident. And God will help you through. No matter what you're going through, he's going to give you strength. He's going to make you resilient. He's going to make you smarter. You are already smart, but he's going to really transform you in a way that you never thought possible, and that's going to make you become amazing. And you're going to see that he's going to give you what you need to actually like level up in your own way. So I hope this helps you. Until next time, bye. Have a good day. You'll be fine. You have this.